Today on CCX News, plans move forward on a significant Maple Grove project. See what Lifetime has in store for a piece of vacant land. Thanks again for joining us. A new flagship Lifetime athletic club is planned for Maple Grove. It's part of a bigger proposal to bring the company's luxury living concept to the city. You may recall Lifetime and Maple Grove city leaders struck a deal that would allow Lifetime to build a new club on property just west of the Home Depot store. In exchange, Maple Grove would take over the current Lifetime that would allow the city to expand its community center. The new Lifetime would be nearly double the size of the existing one. It would have the latest amenities, including a large outdoor pool deck and indoor pickleball courts. Members of the Maple Grove Planning Commission have expressed support.
It's a great looking building, excited to have it. It's going to be an improvement over what confined space you have right now in the community center that's outdated, but we'll be able to put that to good use.
A future phase includes Lifetime building luxury apartments next to the athletic club. The Maple Grove City Council is expected to review the athletic club plans at its next meeting. Lifetime hopes to begin construction next spring. The city of Edina saw numerous housing teardowns several years ago. Could the city of Plymouth be next? Plymouth city manager believes so. City Manager Dave Callister says the city could start seeing teardowns of single-family homes with brand new homes taking their place. Callister says the city's quality of life and desirable schools contribute to that demand. The city doesn't have much available land left to build new homes, another reason we could see teardowns. Recent sales data put the median sales price of a home in Plymouth at $525,000. In Brooklyn Park, a new project is coming to its police department, an animal control facility.
Right now, we have a good idea of Brooklyn Park and what our growth is and what we see for the future. So we're able to build this facility for our capacity and what our needs are.
Brooklyn Park plans to build its own animal control facility. It's expected to cost about $5 to $6 million. The City Council recently voted on that option after deciding to pull out an agreement to use an animal control facility in Maple Grove. That facility, called PUPS, is often over capacity and needs updating. Brooklyn Park Police say having its own facility will cut down staff time dealing with strays. A Crystal woman is looking for a few good volunteers to help her fight against an invasive species. Today, Dylan Cleveland introduces us to Rachel Brighton and her battle against buckthorn.
This is the area I wanted to show you because this is where we've been working mostly this year.
Rain is essential for plant life, but not all plant life is essential. Just ask Rachel Broughton of Crystal.
So this is a buckthorn tree.
She's the woman behind Crystal's volunteer habitat restoration program, and she's on a mission to remove buckthorn from Hagemeister Pond Natural Area.
So buckthorn completely takes over, and if you have an area that's heavily infested in buckthorn, it's pretty much the only thing you find.
Left unchecked, this invasive tree can spread like wildfire and disrupt native plants. It's why Broughton and other volunteers have come here every summer for the last 4 years to clear as much buckthorn as they can.
When we first started doing the habitat restoration, you could not see 15 feet in from here because the buckthorn was so thick.
They've made progress over the years, but the battle is far from over.
This area, we haven't even touched it yet.
Some sections of the park are covered in buckthorn, which is why Broughton is asking for help.
I want to build community.
Broughton and the volunteers use tools to cut the buckthorn into stumps about 4 feet high. But soon after, shoots pop out of those stumps.
What people can do when they're walking through this park and they see that these shoots are coming out of these stumps, they can just take them off.
It's called defoliation, and over time, defoliation weakens the buckthorn's roots.
And I think this is fun.
A little effort that can go a long way to restoring the park's natural habitat. In Crystal, Dylan Cleveland, CCX News.
A new restaurant in Brooklyn Park is mixing American classics with Brazilian flair. In this edition of Business Matters, Kevin Miller takes us inside Crumbs and Coffee.
There's not many good places to go for breakfast in the neighborhood.
If the name didn't make it obvious,
So I think it's going to be a very good option for the community around here.
Crumbs and Coffee puts a new twist
Homemade fresh too, yeah.
on your favorite breakfast classics.
It's a mix between Brazilian culture and American breakfast.
You'll find staples like fresh bread, eggs, and bacon,
Right now we do the classic breakfast, egg benedict, some signature plates, huevos rancheros.
along with sandwiches and sweet treats.
So this is a dulce de leche roll, so it's kind of like a cinnamon roll, but it's like a dulce de leche is another product from Brazil that you only can find in Brazil.
It wasn't like a typical caramel roll. The sauce was thicker and it was really good.
There's also a small market specializing in Brazilian food.
We got a chocolate, a goiabada, heart of palms, products from Brazil you cannot find anywhere here in our regular stores.
It's a unique offering in the heart of Brooklyn Park. And even though they've only been open about 3 weeks, their customers say it's a welcome addition to the neighborhood.
Especially like an independent shop. There's a lot of chains.
Didn't know what to expect, but the food was excellent. I'll definitely be back. First time, but I'll be back.
And we are very excited to be here.
In Brooklyn Park, Kevin Miller, CCX News.
Crumbs and Coffee is at the corner of 85th and Zane. It's open daily from 7 a.m. to 3 p.m.
CCX Media, your source for great local programming, is available on Amazon Fire TV, Apple TV, and Roku. Our free app allows you to stream all 3 of our channels live. You will also have access to a large on-demand library, including full sporting events and daily newscasts. To find us, go to the store, search CCX, and download our free app. Then sit back and enjoy all of your favorite local content. The CCX Media app, available on Amazon Fire TV, Apple TV, and Roku. Our CCX Sports Hall of Fame dates back to 2004. Coming up later this month, 4 new individuals will join the 84 former high school athletes and coaches from the area currently in our hall. Here's a look back at one of the 2024 inductees, Osseo's Phillis Webb. One of the best all-around athletes to come out of her high school. 2013 Osseo graduate Phillis Webb is the newest member of the CCX Sports Hall of Fame. Phillis was originally set to go to Park Center, like her older brother Miles, but transferred to Osseo before 9th grade.
We've had a lot of special athletes here at Osseo Senior High School, but Phillis Webb is definitely near the top of that list, if not at the top of the list, with being able to play basketball, volleyball, and track, all 3 at an elite level at high school.
Playing 3 sports, it was just kind of go, go, go. I remember my dad telling me, like, you don't want to sit down? I was like, no, because you have different friends in different sports, but I just remember, like, there being so much support for, like, the sport, like all the sport teams that I played for.
Bill Kwan, then an assistant in girls basketball and the school's volleyball coach, coached Phillis and Janae Warren, both outstanding basketball players, into giving volleyball a try. And they did. By Webb's senior year, she was all conference.
She was quick, that great hand-eye coordination with some quick feet. She was a very good defensive player for us, getting a lot of blocks and hands on balls. And when asked to get some kills, she definitely could do that too, because she a lot of times would out-jump the blocker on the other side of the net.
Volleyball was actually my favorite sport because they're just so hype all the time. But it was just fun. I don't know why. It's just like, because there's been a few times I've accidentally hit girls in the face. And it's like, I'm not a mean person, but it was kind of exhilarating.
Though basketball was her main sport, more to come on that, she excelled in track and field too. And you can still find her name here at Osseo on the track and field leaderboard.
For her first couple of years, I mean, she was willing to give up all those individual races and said, hey, let's go relays, relays, relays. You'll have those athletes that will come out and say, I'm not really a relay type. I want to be on that top podium by myself. But that 4x1, 4x2, those number of years with her, man, it was fun.
As a junior, Phillis anchored the Orioles State Championship 4x200 meter relay team. The quartet set a new state record in the process. And then as a senior, edged All-State sprinter Taylor Anderson of Hopkins to win the 200 meters. But back to basketball. Phillis came from a hoops family, with her dad Phil starring at St. Paul Central in the late 1960s, and then her brother Miles at Park Center in the early 2000s.
My dad coached my brother for AAU, and I'm the youngest and my brother's the oldest. So, you know, I'm just going with Dad and my brother to practices, so I've always been around basketball.
Phillis and her Osseo basketball teammates reached the state tournament both 2012 and 2013. The program's last 2 appearances, with a runner-up finish in 2012. After Osseo, Phillis accepted a scholarship to play basketball at Eastern Michigan University, where she lettered all 4 years and started every game as a junior and senior, finishing her career with over 1,100 points and 770 rebounds. And oh, how she loved to rebound.
I think it's from my dad. And still, I just like knocking people out. So just boom, you're not getting past me. Like, because I'm short I'm 5'8", but I didn't play like it. You know, like in high school, college, going against girls 6'2", 6'3", my height, or just bigger than me.
Phillis Webb, one of the great athletes in Osseo High School history. A reminder again to tune in for our 2025 Hall of Fame special coming up Labor Day weekend here on CCX. For CCX Sports, I'm John Jacobson. Find more prep sports games and highlights at ccxmedia.org and follow us on social media.